Now, I've managed to convince Bongo to get some new suitcases. Every time we go away, he's got this extra large orange case. Massive, it's massive. Great for me for when I want to bring souvenirs back, but it's not very practical for carrying. I mean, it's worked well for us when we go on cruises from Southampton, because obviously we just drive up, dump the case, and then you go. But for flying, it is a little bit too big. We did take it to New York when we did the cruise to New England, and I believe that he's put something on there about the extra large orange case. But anyway, I convinced him to buy some new suitcases. Now, we really wanted the level 8 cases, but just not in our budget at the moment. But they look fantastic. We've been watching, you know, YouTube bloggers, creators saying about the cases, and they just look amazing. But we tried to find some cheap alternatives because, hey, you know, we're on a budget like most people nowadays. So after lots of searching, we decided to buy the LIGHTGO suitcases. We got the 28-inch trunk style case. And I have to say, we're really impressed. Now, the first thing that really stood out was just how much you can fit inside. The trunk style design makes it so you can pack things much easier, especially for longer holidays or cruises. It's got separate compartments so you can keep everything organised, so you don't have to rummage through. When it first turned up, I was a little bit like, oh my goodness, it doesn't look as big as a normal case, because Bongo's got sort of massive shoes. I'm thinking, oh, this isn't going to fit. But hey, it works really well, because it expands if you need extra room, which, let's be honest, us ladies, we always want extra room, don't we? Especially to bring our souvenirs back. I buy loads of magnets, drives in Bongo nuts, but hey, I love them. Anyway, it's also got 360 spinner wheels, which make it really smooth and easy to maneuver. And the biggest thing for us, we wanted one of those cases that had the wide handles. I don't know why, trying to find them in the UK is just non-existent. Come on, suitcase makers, why don't you have them? They are so much sturdier, and what it means is where the suitcase handles run the same size as the case, you haven't got that silly metal bit through the middle of your case that sort of bulges out, you know, when it takes up extra room. So yeah, I think they're really good. Now, I'm going to be really transparent. We've not tried them, not yet. We've not taken them on holiday. This is our sort of first impression of them before taking them away on our upcoming trip to China and Japan. But I just thought I'd let you know that, yep, we're really impressed. Bongo's now going to put a video together of the suitcase so you can see exactly what they're all about. I went for the dark grey, he went for the green. Again, unfortunately, very limited colours. I believe they've got black and they've got white. White would have been spectacular, but hey, you know how these suitcases get thrown around, so we went for the darker colours. But yeah, you know, first impression, I would recommend the LIGHTGO 28-inch trunk suitcases. Watch the video coming up next. Bye.
Right, Chi-Chi has given you the grand tour, so it is my turn to explain why we chose these cases and whether we have bought clever travel companions or two very stylish boxes on wheels. We bought the LIGHTGO cases ourselves from Amazon. This is not sponsored. Nobody sent us a free case, and nobody is standing behind the camera holding up a card that says, please be nice. What you are getting is our honest first impression. We wanted a large trunk style suitcase for China, Japan and South Korea. It needed plenty of room, sensible organisation and wheels that would not immediately develop a mind of their own. We also wanted something reasonably priced because the holiday budget is supposed to reach Asia before we do. The feature that caught our attention was the extra wide handle. In a conventional suitcase, the handle tubes normally run through the middle of the packing space. Here, the handle sits across the full width at the back, leaving a broader, flatter interior. In theory, that means fewer clothes draped over metal bars and less time persuading a packing cube to fit into a space that is clearly half an inch too small. This is the 28-inch model. The Amazon listing describes it as expandable with a capacity of 106 litres, a PC, an ABS hard shell, spinner brake wheels and a built-in TSA style combination lock. 106 litres sounds enormous. In our house, it means plenty of room, right up until Chi-Chi says there are just a few more things. Inside, the trunk layout has separate zip sections and pockets to stop everything wandering about. The deep compartment should work well for packing cubes and larger items, while the expansion zip gives us some emergency breathing space. Extra space is only helpful until the airline scales become involved, so we will still be watching the baggage allowance carefully. The wheels move freely around the house, and the brake system is a useful idea. It should stop the case making a slow bid for freedom while we are standing on a slope or waiting in a queue. The combination lock is neatly built into the shell. It should discourage curious fingers, but it is a suitcase lock, not Fort Knox, and we would never pretend otherwise. We did wonder whether LIGHTGO was simply another name invented for an online listing. The history goes back further than we expected. Trademark records connect LIGHTGO with Shanghai Newest Luggage, a Shanghai manufacturer established in 1997. The LIGHTGO name was first used for luggage in 2010, registered in the United States in 2011 and renewed in 2021. The same company is listed as the owner of a United States patent granted in 2014 for an ultralight suitcase framework. That gives the company some genuine luggage design history. It does not prove that this exact case uses the patented construction, and we are not putting on detective hats and claiming that it does. What matters is the case we actually bought. So far, the shell feels reassuring. The wide handle layout makes excellent use of the interior, and the separate compartments should make packing more civilised. We like the modern trunk shape, and the cases look smart standing together. Whether they will look quite so smart after several airports is the interesting part. These are still first impressions. Rolling a suitcase over the carpet at home is not the same as sending it through an airport baggage system. Our cases must cope with flights, conveyors, transfers, hotels, a cruise, and the occasional moment when one of us insists that the case definitely weighed less yesterday. They will travel through China, Japan and South Korea before returning to Gatwick. That is a proper test of the shell, wheels, handles, zips, lock and our ability to remember the combination. So, are they worth it? At this stage, we genuinely like them. They offer lots of space, a useful wide handle, sensible organisation and several clever features. But the biggest question cannot be answered in this room. Will everything still work properly after the full journey? We will show you how we pack them, how they perform along the way, and exactly what condition they are in when they come back down the baggage conveyor at Gatwick. No strategic camera angles, no hiding the scratches, and no pretending a broken wheel is a new design feature. For now, the LIGHTGO cases have made a very positive first impression. They look promising, they feel practical, and we are looking forward to putting them to work. The real travel test comes next, and then we will tell you whether we chose wisely. Like and subscribe, ring the bell, and keep watching for our next adventure.